Everybody on this day after Christmas. Hope your dreams came true. You got what you wanted, and the people that you gave presents to were thrilled with their presents, and your families had a wonderful time. Okay, one of the items I had received, very highly touted for the last couple months, was this Leonardo da Vinci make, not the Savinelli model Leonardo da Vinci, but the Leonardo da Vinci pipe, evidently, which they make several styles under the Leonardo da Vinci name, is right here. And we're going to unveil it. And voila! This is the pipe I've been waiting for. It will be receiving a softy bit. I decided to smoke it. It's not an antique. It's just a beautiful, beautiful pipe with exquisite graining. So you can get a good look at it. I think she's gorgeous. It's given to me by my wife for Christmas. And I'm going to load her up with the tobacco that my daughter got me from a Gettysburg pipe shop up in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. One called General Pickett. She had gotten me another tobacco up there from a previous trip, and I smoked that on the air. That wasn't this one. That was General Hancock mixture. But this is General Pickett, as in Pickett's charge. I guess he was so charged up after his battle that he decided to light up. And I'm doing what he would probably have done. And you could just savor the moment of a big win, a bait, a bloody one, and a terrible chapter of our history. But nevertheless, a man has to have his smoke, no matter what, even if it's his last smoke. I think there should be a blend of tobacco called Firing Squad with your last smoke. No, down to earth. In all seriousness, I'm gonna light this up for the first time. Not gonna jam it packed. This is a brand new pipe, not an estate, so I'm gonna follow the standard procedures for breaking in a new pipe. And gonna use my Colibri Knot lighter for this auspicious occasion. Excuse me. My first impressions are a good one. I have no idea of the actual blend. Sort of like a dark brown Cavendish. Essentially non-aromatic. Lightly aromatic, maybe. Nice everyday smoke. I do have an announcement to make. My daughter gave me the so-called Dragon speech recognition software so I can dictate and not type my responses and comments to your videos and yours to mine, of course. And after some training yesterday, it only took about an hour and a half or so, it works beautifully. Of course, it'll get even better as I use it more. My first response was to a comment made on one of my videos by Big Smokin' Wolf. I'm sorry, Smokin' Briar. Sorry, Mike of Smokin' Briar. And it worked pretty good. Here is the tamper that came with the pipe. That's an ordinary piece of dowel. And my wife let me use the tamper to the pipe while she kept the pipe hidden. All in all, it was a piper's dream Christmas. I've decided to show the antique K-Woody tomorrow with tomorrow's vid instead of just, look at me, I got all this stuff. So tomorrow I will unveil the antique K-Woody complete with box. This came with a box, but it was basically a plain shipping bag. It wasn't a box specifically made for the mark or anything. But how do you like it? I'm open to your comments. The draw is phenomenal. The ad said that this was kind of a bone stem, bone-like bone stem of some sort. I believe it's not natural, but you never can tell. It's very expensive pipe, so it could be. Again, it's going to get a softy bit, so I don't even get a hint of chatter. It's new. Not an estate pipe, not to be redundant there, but just to make myself clear. We were at my daughter's fiance's brother house last night, and they're just wonderful people, and we exchanged presents and had a wonderful time with some good old-fashioned down-home cooking, beautiful place settings, wonderful conversation. Got back quite late, so if I wanted to tear off a video, it wouldn't do justice. It would just be for the sake of throwing one in there, and I don't like to do that. So I attempt to make each video quality, and I pride myself in presenting something interesting or some interesting talk, and that's why I waited a day. I will be responding on more of your comments now, even yesterday's comments, who I'm about halfway through. One was all with the Dragon software, the others I did longhand, but I will respond to all your comments. I also received a wonderful 10 CD anthology of Billie Holiday's earliest work, which was her best. I think it's from 1933 to the early 40s. And it's terrific. Has none of that whiskey-infused, messed-up voice, I call it. God forgive me, Billie, but your earlier work is much better. And it was a joy to listen to in the car going over and back from our would-be relatives. By the way, Kevin, if you're watching, which I hope you are, our daughter is getting married in May, just like yours is. And so we're going to have May weddings in the smoking community. I've been watching a lot of Sopranos reruns, and I don't know why we're fascinated with that stuff. It's really not there's violence and stuff. It's really not the American way, but I've watched so many reruns, I'm about to call the pipe community our thing. This thing of ours. This thing of ours. This pipe smoking thing of ours. Or just this thing of ours. Well, time really zipped. And if I'm not careful, we're going to run over. So I hope you had a great Christmas. I did. And I hope your kids were excited if you have little ones. And by all means, for the future and today, happy smoking!